Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It has been a while. I say this every single video, but it has been a while. Your girl's busy, your girl's working like every single day. It's extremely hard to sit down, film, edit, post an entire video. It's a lot. But today is a special day because I'm doing a very special tutorial on my absolute favorite beauty icon. Stunning the shades are. They are so unbelievable. You'll even see throughout the video there is zero fallout. They blend like I don't even know. They just blend, and the creaminess and the consistency of them is something like I have never seen before. I can confidently say this is the best palette I have ever used. I have been in the makeup industry for a solid 2, almost 3 years now. For my job itself, I am with products every single day, testing, trying them, applying them. So I can confidently say that I am surrounded by makeup 24/7, and I can confidently say again that I have never tried a palette like this. So for all the haters that want to bring this down, go buy yourself one and then you get back to me on how amazing this palette is. I am so sick of people trying to rip others down for their success. If someone is succeeding and someone is doing a good job, there is always someone out there that wants to rip that person down, and I think that's so sad. And my favorite quote recently has been, "Hurt people hurt people," and I think this palette is an exact product of that. Of course, I'm on so many different makeup pages, and for instance, I was actually on Trend Mood's page, if you're aware of them, and Trend Mood actually posted a picture of this palette saying it was going to be released, blah blah blah. I just was so in shock of the hate that was on this picture. It was disgusting. It actually made me emotional. And I think for me to be sitting in my apartment just reading these comments off of somebody's Instagram and to be emotional because of how much hatred was being thrown at Morphe and Jaclyn in this palette, it was just ridiculous. Because at the end of the day, this is makeup. It's not that serious. We all like it. We all enjoy it. And you know what? If you don't want it, don't buy it. It's that easy. So of course I was going to support Jaclyn. She's literally like my number one in my book of everything, like number one. So when I found out this was coming out, of course I had been on the edge of my seat for the past 2 years since she announced that she was even making this palette. So I'm really excited to try this palette out for you guys and film this look. I have been meaning to make a tutorial sooner, but like I said, I have literally just been so beyond busy. So I am so happy to finally dig into this. I wish my look was a little bit more creative, but I just kind of stayed on the safe side and just used all of those warm, beautiful, coppery tones that Jaclyn loves and we all know her for. So please keep on watching, guys. I'm just gonna try to keep this quick and sweet. I actually did a voiceover for the next part you're about to see just so we can just zoom right through. I was using a couple new face products and whatnot. So yes, I really hope you enjoyed this, and please get your hands on this palette. It is so good and you'll see why coming up. So that's everything. So if you want to see this beautiful Jaclyn Hill Morphe collab eye look, keep watching. I'm so excited to finally film a tutorial with this palette. I have been loving it. The first shade I'm using is Pooter with my regular old Morphe brush, and I'm just going to be blending that in all over my eye, starting from the outer corner and then pulling that product in. The next shades I'm taking are Pukey and Roxanne with my M332 Morphe brush, and just focusing those shades more on the outer corner of my eye, just gently pulling them in. I'm really trying to keep the colors on the outer parts of my eye versus the inner. Next shade, I am taking Hunts with my E17 brush. This has been a favorite shade of mine. It is so beautiful. It comes out so beyond pigmented. And are you guys noticing there's no fallout happening? Like literally none. So once I'm done with that, I'm taking Creamsicle, which is my other #1 shade with my M511 brush, and I'm just going to be focusing this more on the inner corners of my eyes. It's just such a beautiful yellow. Oh, I'm obsessed. So once I'm done with that, I'm just taking a flat top brush and I'm putting Firework all over my lid. This is not even wet, guys. Like there is literally no fallout, nothing. It goes on so beyond smooth. I've honestly never seen a formula like this before. So once I'm done with that, I'm just going to go back in with that Creamsicle shade and just kind of blend things out, making sure everything looks nice and smooth. So once I'm done, I'm going to take that flat top brush again and then spritz a little bit of my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to be using the shade Sissy just on the center of my eyes. So beyond pretty. Oh, I love it. So I'm taking my Adara lashes in this style Celine, which are my favorite lashes at the moment, and popping those on. Now I'm taking my IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream in the shade Medium and mixing it with my Maracuja oil with a damp beauty blender, just putting that all over my face. This has been my summer go-to face look. So when I'm done, I take my LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Toast, and I'm just going to contour my face. I regret doing this afterward. It kind of made me look a little too orange. You'll see what I'm talking about. So I always mix my concealers, of course, Tarte Shape Tape. I'm using Light, Medium, Honey, and Light, and you know, just concealing my life away. Next, I'm taking my Smooth Operator tinted setting powder in the shade Fair with my Morphe R31, setting my under eyes, and then taking my Park Avenue Princess Bronzer by Tarte once again with my Sigma F40 brush. Then I'm going in with a little bit of blush. I'm using e.l.f. Berry Mary, using my M406 brush, and then I'm taking a little bit of e.l.f. Baked Blush in Pinktastic, which is so underrated. It's such an underrated product, but I'm obsessed with it. I'm brushing that all over. Now I'm going to go back in with Pooter, and I'm going to be brushing this underneath my eyes. Then after that, I'm taking Creamsicle, brushing that right into, just kind of doing like a whole big mix of what's on my lids underneath my eyes. Once I'm done with that, I'm taking Firework and focusing that more on the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm taking Sissy and focusing more on the inner corners of my eye. Taking Jax with my E43 brush, I'm just going to tight line a little bit underneath my eye. I just think this really does complete the eye look. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to be taking a little bit of my Tarte Sex Kitten black liner, which is so good. Definitely try it out. And I'm going to tight line my waterline. So now I'm taking Rock and Rose by Jordana Cosmetics and lining my lips. This is my absolute favorite lip liner. It's so hard to come by. And I'm mixing Caramello by Stila and Dusty Rose by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I really don't like the color and how it turned out. Even after the look was done, I just did not like the color. So I actually threw a little bit of Literally Gloss by Kylie Cosmetics over it. I don't really think this helped, but you know. So now I'm taking my Tarte Skin Twinkle Palette Volume 3 and using that last shade and just highlighting with my Morphe M510 brush. This is my absolute favorite highlighting brush, and this glow, I am glowing, and that just like kind of pretty much sums up this entire look. So that completes this look. I'm not even really sure what I was going for. I just kind of was like throwing all of those, oh, that's nice. I have lip gloss all over my teeth. So I just kind of like threw all of the red and warm colors together because honestly, Jaclyn nailed it with the warm colors. Literally nailed it. And I know this is because she is a fellow warm girl. So honestly, I gotta say, I need to hold the palette. I feel like it just needs more when I'm holding it. I gotta say, this really is the greatest palette I have ever used. If you haven't gotten your hands on it yet, do it. It's really not even that expensive for what it is. I think this was like $38, which if you break down the math, I think it's like $1.50 or $2 for each shade, which in my opinion, that is a bargain considering an Anastasia palette I think is around 50 bucks, and you literally get half of the shades and the pan sizes are half the size. So honestly, truly, you are getting a bargain, and I am just really upset that people, ooh, God, my hair. Really upset that people keep trying to rip Jaclyn apart and really keep trying to rip her down, and I just think it's just a bunch of BS. Like, that girl really built an empire for herself, and I'm so happy for her, and she's literally one of my biggest idols in my life. So to see my idol do something that was just so successful and nonetheless so amazing and such great quality, I mean, anything's possible for her. So seriously, if you can get your hands on this, totally do it. It's so beyond worth it. You're gonna know what I'm talking about. I think you need to have it in your hands to understand what I'm saying. Like, every single day, I will reach for this palette to do any type of eye look. I'm so excited. I haven't really tried these guys out yet, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, it'll be okay. I just had to calm myself down. I'm on a level like 4 now instead of 10. Anyway, to sum this whole video up before I go cry in a corner, seriously guys, invest in the palette. You will not regret it. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this look. I know it's been a while. I'm really gonna try to jump back into the saddle, but again, life is just so busy. It's really hard to sit down and film tutorials, but anytime I do it, I enjoy it. Oh my god, that lip gloss. Okay, I'm done. Okay, have a great day, guys, wherever you might be, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.